because the beef between Ice Cube and NWA was all fake. Staged. Fake, staged. Okay, well, let's move forward. Dre was rewarded for his role in this, starting gangster rap up until now, where we see the Chief Keef terrorism that I just showed you. Dre was rewarded with beats by Dre. He said out of his mouth, out of every tour and every record I ever did, this one deal supersedes that by a long shot out of every record. That was a reward. Ice Cube is a Hollywood writer, established, making movies. That was a reward. All that shit with him talking about a turban and reparations, what's the end result of that? Mind control. Anti-establishment, anti-system. And that was always the agenda that the CIA laid out for rap. Make them anti-agenda, anti-establishment. We want reparations is more of the same. It's only just put on a turban, you look conscious.
Full beard.
Full beard, you look conscious. But you're saying the same, you're spewing the same mentality, which I point out. Fuck Tupac, not my Jesus. Fuck Jesus, not my Jesus. Black Moses, not my Jesus. Elijah Muhammad, not my Jesus. Malcolm X, not my Jesus. You notice if you're the same thing, no matter how you got there, you there, son. Yeah. Nobody's thinking of that because everyone holds on to what they know is significant to them. But in the end, you fight and defend it for the same things that you clown motherfuckers about. Look at him. He's talking about Jesus and he fighting Jesus. You don't know if fucking Harriet Tubman was real. Well, the archives say, fuck the... Look, they did a movie called Wag the Dog, of course. Wag the Dog was about how they created a fake war to distract for some human shit, some scandal shit. They went as far as to make a fake war. I won't even have to get into what's happening now in the fucking Ukraine. It should look real enough, but it looks real on TV.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It looks devastated, but then the next story you hear is Ukrainians go back to school. Like, the shit was blown up. Yeah, so these motherfuckers at school all proud. So they're like, nigga, they still got pride, nigga. I would be done. Look what they did to my shit. They're like, we're going to work it out. We're going to make it. We're going to live. Ukraine is stronger than ever. No, I mean, that motherfucker, that shit. I'm going to kill your ass. They're like, yeah, you know, all the shit, you know, it's fucked up, but we will rebuild. Hey, y'all motherfuckers really taking a lifetime. Y'all might as well just go somewhere else, reboot somewhere else. All right, so, but in the movie Wag the Dog, they also said we need to bring home or create a refugee situation, a prisoner of war situation. Oh, what's that? What are they calling that basketball player? Right. Yeah. Because when they showed the Ukraine, a place you didn't even give a fuck about, of course, when you see suffering things and suffering people, your compassion kicks in. But when they say Brittany, what's the name? Griner is in Russia's stuff, they're psychologically saying it's your war because they have a prisoner of yours. Right. And the other guy, and the white, if black is not enough, let's give you the other white guy too. So we just make sure we solid that's over there. We'll try to trade them and all that shit. So now they made Russia hold your prisoners of war while they're fighting in Ukraine, i.e. made the war yours. Made you have skin in the game. Oh, they're vicious with the mind control, son. All right. Where was I at? I was saying that. Wag the Dog, in the movie, Woody Harrelson plays the Brittany Griner role. He's just a crazy dude, and they already got him, but they need to present like they got him home. Yeah. So they needed to make, he put a Morse code message on his chest that said, home ma, or love ma, or Ma something. They created a song called Hello Ma or Hi Ma or Home Ma with Willie Nelson and some black dude. They put static on it. They inserted it in the Library of Congress and then leaked it to the press. The press said, oh, well, it's in the Library of Congress. Must be old. Nobody's born. They don't know it. They can't say, oh, I remember that. But because it's there and sounds old, it must be old. Remember, they are the ones that anything you would research to say, no, Harriet Tubman was real because is theirs. So if they want to make a reel and every because that you can say, unless you sat with the hoe, I don't want to say that, my Jesus, unless you sat with beloved, you really can't say, you don't know. You don't even know if you was in slavery because everything you ever seen from it was on television. And anything they said was in the museum. Like the Moors have that right. Where's all the slave ships?
Right. Not even one.
Not even one. Well, I think they have one or two.
Okay.
But they would show fleets of that shit. Remember, 100 million motherfuckers. How many did they even master the sea like that? I thought they were just in cave. They mastered the sea where they could go from Africa to America on the sea constantly. Many. Right. For all this, how many that we lost in the sea? Fuck the ones who got here. How many we lost? The more, then every nigga you know, their grandmother was a Cherokee, a this and that, a that and this, a Navajo, a regular hoe, a Wichita, a this. We got this in our family. We are the Native Americans. That was us. They didn't all die off. They all became what we are now. Right. I don't know who them light-skinned motherfuckers are. A few of them niggas, yeah, we need to get our shit back. No, it's us. What they needed to do was tell us we were from somewhere else because it becomes a whole different thing if this is our indigenous land. And they're here fucking monkey business around. Then you kind of say, I can't get along with none of this. But if you think you came here, even though it was under unfavorable circumstances, and then you keep saying, I'm from here, so that must mean what? They're from there. So therefore, we're all in this race together. It's just that they did some unfair shit to us that we keep complaining about. But this is not ours or theirs. Therefore, any law of the land, when you see these civil rights CIA agents or agent provocateurs telling you how to behave and what hope they plan on giving you in the future, only if you invest in whatever the system is, which that's just a COINTEL program, CIA, another CIA program, civil rights. I know that far stink that I made.
Actually, I don't smell it.
It's coming. It's coming.
You should have said nothing.
The fame is that way too. It's coming, son. Now you was going to know. I tried to do a favor, let you know what to know. That part is hard.
Thanks.
I got more coming. Don't worry. You're welcome. Don't worry. There's plenty more where that came from. All right. So, Shaka. So this hope system is what they got us on. What was I talking about?
The slaves.
Slaves.
Yeah.
So,
and we were here.
If we was already here, we're traumatized in this moment, but they keep telling us it's from before. But right now, you paying rent is enough to have you losing your fucking mind. Right. Month to month. You know what I'm saying? They're going to turn out your lights. You can't, or your heat. You can't function. You just sitting there with yourself in the dark. Nigga.
Don't have a fan. And you look
nigga, you just look. Yeah, you can't. You got candles and shit going. Nigga, that's a Holocaust material. That alone is why you crazy. But they keep telling you need to attribute to your this and that and reparations. We need to stay in this slave mode. What you think this Ice Cube dummy ass dumb
Sitting on his millions.
sitting on millions? So when we need reparations, you don't need shit, nigga. No, we need free money. You know what I'm saying? Period. You don't need repair. We need them niggas to get out the way. We think and are made to think we need repair. The first we ever heard about what slavery does, it was in Roots. And I remember when Roots in 1977, I was already 9. So I have a memory of it. My mother didn't let me watch it the first time, and a lot of kids did. Dame was able to. Once she watched it, they repeated it, and I watched it the second time and had, why the fuck are they celebrating if they're slave? We just knew nothing about it. That was what made me scared when I watched that. They cutting off feet and control. I never knew about it or nothing or felt nothing or no inferiority yet. Yeah. Because there's plenty of other things that make you inferior. All the white presidents on the wall, just Martin Luther King, who was their slave in school. All the white teachers that were in front of you. The white history books that kept telling you, you're a slave, you're a slave, you're a slave. Who am I? Well, the slaves got free. Well, you weren't the slaves that got free. You were technically from their story, the Africans who were free. Or you fought for that title. But what if they just came here and gave you the smallpox through the covers, cut off your food supply, and then enslave what was left? And then we're going to get into how they just created peoples where the Moors keep saying these light-skinned people ain't it. It wasn't them to stand in as that role. So you think that's not you. You come from some distant place in Africa. You don't even know about. How you know you don't know in the 70s they had you speaking Swahili from the East. Now you the fucking Orisha from the West. You don't know what it is. You just celebrate whatever it is. And you got to remember, not only was this all one land mass, if they are foreign to this place, it becomes a whole different mentality of what are we listening to? What are we trying to cooperate through this civil rights bullshit, through Congress voting? And we're not talking about us. We're talking about the average moron. You understand what I'm saying? Let me get here. The average moron who is trying to pay his taxes and send his kid to better public education. He's going for the hope. We're working on better banking. We're working on this and that. You wouldn't even work in the system if you knew they were foreign to everything here, because then they have no rights to anything. See, when they say you from Africa, you don't have no rights to this land. If you understood that this was your land, then they are the foreigner no matter what the fuck they do. Right. You get to say their entire system of government is null and void in your land. I don't need to follow. They can do whatever they want. Get the fuck away from us. Right. We don't have a standing army to do it, and you'll see niggas will get their foots chopped off. If they try it. So you don't even know if you was a slave. So then you have a whole bunch of niggas. Well, you shitting on the ancestors. All the ancestors that crossed the river and did this and that. But here's the question. Do you really know that happened? You were told that happened. Now, it may have happened. I don't know. And that's the point. I don't know. And that's the point. And neither do you, nigga. Well, Dr. Clark, Dr. Ben, Dr. this. They put all the facts together that they have. But who says, just like in Wag the Dog, in them planting information, they have the means to do that. Right. Who says what they were led to study wasn't doctored, wasn't whatever. Right. Were we great people? Were we builders? Were we this? Absolutely. But it all centers that we were from this place in Africa when we know there are pyramids in the Grand Canyon. Right. There are pyramids here in Mexico, which is South America, a part of this continent. The Moors also talked about how the Aztecs, Mayans, and all of them were dark, us, and don't even understand who those people are representing that. You're going to love this when I drop that 3D printing is cloning technology right in your face, and you stupid niggas didn't even see it. Shaka Khan. Shaka. Shaka Khan. Shaka Khan. Shaka. So that's the point. It's not about shitting on potential ancestors. And even if it's true and ancestors did die through the Middle Passage, ain't they going home? What is that a disrespectful thing for? Great. They should have died in the Middle Passage and they wouldn't be stupid like you in America, wiping your ass with the 3 shell system. They decided to make the transition because they didn't want to be fucked up like you, Kunta, based upon your understanding of what it is. The point is, and I'll reiterate, you don't know. And they showed you in Wag the Dog how much you don't know. They showed you what CGI is in Wag the Dog. They showed you what a fake moon landing looks like. They're filming this nigga taking his first step on the moon. What the fuck they get? Who's filming it? Right. Who's outside filming him get out? Landed. Huh?
Don't they show it?
Yeah, then they show the shit landing. Like, where's the camera? Who's Stanley Kubrick is holding a fucking tissue over his go. Hurry up, I'm floating. Know what I'm saying? Bullshit. Yeah, questionable. Not to mention all the detail they go through with shadows and all the white boys who debunked it. No stars, no this, no that, no the other. And how they got these fake pictures of Jupiter. You got conscious niggas talking about all the science of Jupiter. Nigga, that's an illusion. There ain't no Jupiter out there that you can land on. It's a reflection from your own mind.